Hi, and citizens. Today I am reacting to the Be There For You live clip that Renjun, Chanla, and Haechin did of their little ballad trio from NCT Dream's album Hot Sauce. Oddly enough, I have never heard this song, which is funny considering how much I was looking forward to hearing these three sing together. Because out of all the main vocalists in each group, I like the sound of Dream's main vocalist in harmony together the most. However, when Hot Sauce first came out, my friend and I were reacting to the album together, and we never got to part 3 of the album reaction. So I never heard the last 3 songs on the album because I thought he was going to come back, and then some things happened and he wasn't able to. So I've never heard this song. So this is my first time hearing it, and I thought, what would be a better way to hear it for the first time than a live clip of it? So I'm really excited to get into this, and with that being said, I'll get started. I also want to say I think I knew Chanla was going to play piano for this. I'm probably not going to talk a lot because I just want to hear them sing.
혹시 기억해줘 만나 햇살 가득히 눈부셨던 그날 늘 이렇게 나의 곁에 있어준 너에게 난 감사해 And again and again I just need you to be with me As time goes on 우리 편해진 게 때론 속상하게 했을지 몰라 언제든 내게 말해도 돼 네가 원하는 내가 돼줄게 너의 하루 끝에 늘 내가 같은 널 품에 안고 네 얘기 들어줄게 내겐 항상 완벽하지 않아도 돼 It's alright 넌 이대로 있어주면 돼늘 지금처럼만 애써 알고선 익숙해져 버린 우리라서 나는 더 다행인걸 언제든 내가 돌아보면 그 자리에 있을 널 알기에 너의 하루 끝에 늘 내가 가득 널 품에 안고 네 얘길 들어줄게 내겐 항상 완벽하지 않아도 돼 It's alright 넌 이대로 있어주면 돼늘 지금처럼만 내가 늘 꿈꿔왔던 세상을 선물해준 너 I always wanna be there for you And I know that you will feel the same 나의 하루 끝에 네가 가득 날 품에 안고 내 얘길 들어줄래 우리 항상 완벽하지 않아도 돼 It's alright 넌 이대로 있어주면 돼늘 지금처럼만 넌 내 곁에 있어주면 돼 지금처럼만.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I like warned y'all I wasn't gonna talk a lot during that, because why in the world would you want to listen to someone talk over that? Wow. I think this was the perfect way to hear it for the first time. Oh my goodness. It was like I could feel my eyes tearing up. Like I probably should have watched it with captions. Oh, they didn't have any captions for this. That's fine. I'll go back and look at the lyrics later. But the like emotional infliction that they're allowed to put on their voice and kind of like draw out in people is amazing. What is kind of unfathomable to think about is these guys have been in the industry for almost 5 years. Their 5-year anniversary is like next month. Like they're some of the most experienced vocalists in the industry and have some of the best technique and training, and they're barely in their 20s. So it's just incredible to think about how stable their vocals are, how amazing their falsetto sound. It's just how much power they're able to have in their voice, how much their voice resonates. It's amazing how developed they are as vocalists. So it makes sense that NCT Dream, even though it has only 7 members and at some point 6 members, had 3 main vocalists, because each one of them deserves that title, because they're all absolutely phenomenal and they each have their own color. I mean, I remember when I first got into NCT Dream and I was listening to their earlier songs, I had a hard time telling Ranjin and Chanla apart in voices because they sounded so similar to each other. And as they've grown and as they've matured, they each have taken their own kind of route to find their own sound. And now I find it hilarious that I would even mix the two up, because they have such distinct voices. And of course, Haechan, already coming into the industry, has one of the most unique tones I've ever heard. Of course, there's vocalists that I haven't heard yet, but out of the ones I have heard, Haechan is up there for like most unique vocal. But another thing you have to think about, it's extremely difficult to play the piano and make sure you're singing everything possible correctly. And Chanla's voice is so stable, so stable. It was absolutely amazing. And it's just, you can tell the like training he's had in both the piano and in singing. I mean, he's been doing that since he was like a kid, like a little kid. I mean, he debuted as an idol as a kid, but we're talking like child. But it's difficult to kind of play the piano and have live vocals like that and all this stuff. So like, props to him. Haechan did a phenomenal job. Haechan never disappoints. Like I've literally like never heard like a bad day from Haechan. But Ranjin, oh my goodness, those high notes, those falsettos. I remember the first time he hit that high note, I got chills. I should also say that out of all 23, Ranjin has my favorite voice in NCT. And I don't know what it is, but it's just such a comforting sound. Like sometimes it's a very warm tone, sometimes it's a more bright tone. It just depends on the song. But absolutely beautiful. And there was one part in it where he kind of I think it was just like a stable note, and then right there at the end, he kind of like did a run up the scale, kind of give some variety to the note. But it was so good, and that's very difficult to do. Like when I think of stellar, spectacular vocalist, I always think of like SM seniors, SHINee's vocalist, EXO's vocalist, Super Junior's vocalist. I mean, are all TVXQ. They're all absolutely phenomenal male vocalists, and I think these three are right up there with them. I mean, there's just something about the training and the technique at SM, because I've said this multiple times in many of my SM reactions, but there's really nothing like an SM vocalist. But I'm so glad this is the first time I heard it and I was able to hear it live. And it was just like so relaxing and chilled. I know sometimes if you're a vocalist, you can get too relaxed and it affects your singing. But they were, I mean, I don't think they could have sang this any better. So, props to them. This was phenomenal. I can't wait to put this on my playlist because, like, duh, it's NCT Dream's main vocalist. But this was props to them. I couldn't ask for anything better. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Be on the lookout for my next NCT content. Hopefully, because of 127 and Wavy's getting ready for their comeback. I know they've been recording and practicing and stuff. Hopefully, we'll be putting out some stuff soon. I know NCT 127's comeback isn't until September. But I'm kind of missing some 127 Wavy content. It's been a lot of Dream lately because of Hot Sauce and the repackaging with Hello Future. But y'all, they killed this. They killed literally everything. Like everything Dream did this year, knocked it out of the park. Triple million sellers, the youngest triple millions. Like I can't even give enough props to Dream. I'm so proud of them as an citizen. But I'm excited to see what 127 and Wavy do for the rest of the year, plus everything else going on in NCT. I feel like I have to like prepare my wallet for what's about to come. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. These guys are amazing. I love the Neos more than anything. You guys know that. Love you guys more than anything. Thank you for always supporting this channel. Be on the lookout for my next NCT reaction, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, citizens.